Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Giants, the right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Suzuki.
And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Junior. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. The bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. Is a swing and a high pop-up. Murphy waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For New York, the right fielder, Ichiro.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Correa is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Now to the plate, George Springer. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Griffey Jr. is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Griffey Jr. at second with 2 down. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Now in the box, Danny Santana trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Giambi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Now batting, Frank Thomas. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So stepping in, Albert Pujols.
The third base.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Albert.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Griffey Jr. ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now here's the ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. Suzuki looks up. Gone! So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And this is popped up near second base. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Here's the first pitch to him.
The catcher.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Trout is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Now with the plate, Garrett Cole.
The pitcher.
Here's the pitch.
Garrett Cole.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Suzuki.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in now, Justin Verlander, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Now that's popped up. Giambi in foul ground. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ichiro Suzuki. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Runners going. Strike taken to throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And it looks like this is going to be extra bases for Junior. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 0-1. Hard hit towards center. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Here's Albert now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Thomas at third. Pujols on at second with two down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Stepping up now, Joe Morgan, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and two away. Strike one to start the at-bat. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. 2-1 to Joe Morgan.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hard liner to center field. Griffey is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited. Here's Carlos Correa now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Pujols has it to Morgan at the bag. To Thomas. They get them both. So striding in, JT Realmuto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Riding in once again, Justin Verlander. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki coming in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Into the box, Robinson Cano looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So one away here with the bases empty. And in steps first baseman Jason Giambi. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Thomas is there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first. And that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 2.
Striding in, Tom Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now back.
Standing in, Garrett Cole. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it Daniel Vogelback will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Daniel Vogelback.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play. Blake Trinan, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. He's set and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here comes Junior. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Suzuki racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Frank Thomas. He singled his last time up. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Trinan is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a rep. And the throw to first is there. Ready once again, Ichiro Suzuki. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far.
Suzuki.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Now a the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 24.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But this is speared by the first baseman, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's George Springer as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-4 game. Striding into the box, Robinson Cano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 1-1.
That's inside.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And it's fouled away. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Ready for another shot now. Joe Morgan comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. So coming to the plate, Jason Giambi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
First baseman, Jason.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing hard liner to left center. And Giambi is aboard. It's a base hit. At the plate, Tom Murphy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. The second for one. Shohei Ohtani will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Junior's in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Griffey Jr. will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. Last time through was a base hit. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. and their runners at the corners now. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. We're off to the seventh inning now, but first let's have a look at our attention. Raleigh Fingers is on to pitch from the bullpen now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Tapped out in front of home. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Christian Yelich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So striding forward now, Ichiro Suzuki. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch outside, the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Still only 1 out in the inning. Counts even to Trout. 1-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
3-2 now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The left fielder, number 24.
Settling in now.
Henry Jr. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter duo. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. There goes the runner. In there, now the throw. And it's behind the runner to first. Now the 2-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Trout stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. On a line, that's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps Big Frank. Oh, the big hurt connects here and sends it high and deep out to left field. Gone! Digging in, Albert Pujols. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. Dennis Eckersley comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching. Dennis.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Giambi will take this one in for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Nolan Arenado will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Nolan Arenado.
Slap hard the opposite way. Ichiro there to put it away and finally. Liam Hendricks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer.
Fielder.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Robinson Cano will be next. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A play at the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Digging in, Jason Giambi. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The catcher, number 2.
Ready now, Tom Murphy. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Jose Altuve will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. In there, 0-1. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate, and he's safe. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. So stepping in, Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Kenley Jansen is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. No balls and 1 strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of Matt Bush is called upon, and it's not for his usual role.
Leading off for Tokyo, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pop high in the air. Cano has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in once again. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Griffey Jr.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. A bouncer to the left side. Baez fields it cleanly. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So digging in now, Robinson Cano. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Morgan from the outfield grass. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
First offering on its way. Shot towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. In now, Mike Trout, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And stepping up as the shortstop, Javier Baez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. 2-1. Here it is. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Swinging a soft liner, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Swing and a liner. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Kirby Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He's off 1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Fastball well outside. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Hit hard up the middle. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in, Tom Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip. And that's in there for strike 1. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Jay Buhner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Jay
Buhner. A ball and no strikes.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Trout looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki.
Ichiro.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Liam Hendricks takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's Nolan Arenado. Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ball one to start the at-bat. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is lined right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. Standing in, JT Realmuto has one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And there's ball one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Suzuki racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Anthony Rendon will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Rendon.
This is line to left. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch. Trevor Hoffman comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Shortstop, Carlos.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. The winning run is at first base. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this gets down, and with nobody out, will they push it? And he is in at second base, and there's your winning run, standing out there in scoring position with nobody out. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Dylan Betances is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Robinson Cano stands in as he looks at ball one here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And it misses ball four. And with that, the winning run will be forced in. What a disaster.